All right, numbskull. We don't know where Shay is or what he's doing there. So keep your eyes and ears open.
I want to know the reason Shay came to this place.
You heard the man. Let's move.
Yeah, I can't really tell where we are. Starting out here on Assassin's Creed Rogue. But yeah. Let's find out into the... Animus is all glitchy, so I can't see too much. Maybe it'll open up later. I guess we'll do as it says and locate our criminal friends. See what's going on there. Anyways, with all that said, welcome to the video. Hope you enjoy. Let's get going.
Et alors? Vous l'avez trouvé? Ouais, Benjamin Franklin est à Notre-Dame. Si on se magne, on devrait le rattraper. Arrêtez de vous branler! Allons-y!
Benjamin Franklin. That's who Shay is after.
Franklin traveled to England and France, and that guy said Notre Dame. Shay must be in Paris. Time to show me what you got.
Eliminate the threat. Protect Franklin.
Alright, these guys are pretty quick here. Hopefully we can catch up and get a couple of them before they get to Franklin. And also they do parkour just like we do. That's nice. That's gonna make this a lot easier. Okay, so the three separated, but they seem to have come together again in this area. We have 14 seconds left. This is going to be close. That's two. I don't think I'm going to make it. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Il est là! Attrapez-le! Help! Somebody help! Il ne nous échappera pas cette fois!
Shit!
What happened?
That's all the data we have. We can't explore this memory further. For now. Shay couldn't have died, then appeared in France 20 years later. We're missing something. Shay's memories are scattered in chunks throughout the cloud. The servers are messed up from the virus, so we can't access all of Shay's life at once.
You've hit a wall, and I'm busy with something. Why don't you go meet Otto Berg? You'll find him squatting in one of the offices.
Alright, we will do that. I'm going to assume that he's in that office. But who knows? There's so many computers to get to. I think we've explored them all. I don't know if we have another one to get to.
I'm bored out of my skull.
Okay, whatever, dude.
Shay Cormac is an assassin. But he is unlike the ones you have used for your entertainment products in the past. I believe Shay may be the most important assassin who ever lived. Your research will help me achieve something I have wanted for a very long time. Shay's story may have something to offer you as well.
There's another server we can access to get to the next chunk of Shay's memories.
Excellent.
I'm gonna need the numbskull back if we're gonna proceed.
Your next task is clear. But please reflect on what we have discussed.
I don't think we discussed anything, but whatever.
We gotta Keep working, numbskull. Meet me at the elevator.
I dislike you so much. Look at that, a tablet. I'm going to read it just to spite you. Alright, tablet document 3 to M.O. Beaudralt from Melanie. No, July 9th, 14. History's Hitman Altair. Hi, M.O. I understand your concerns, given that we already passed on several of these historical figures in previous market analysis. Having that said, I think we can use a lot of this data to present these people not as fictional action heroes, but as focus of historical documentaries. After a few iterations, we've come up with this as our best angle. Amid the chaos of the Crusades, one man's moral transgressions tower above all others. Experienced firsthand what it means to be a remorseless killing machine in an age of philosophical turmoil. These could be in a series or something like History's Hitmen. Haha, that's turbo lame, but you get the idea. Or they could be standalone. Maybe this one can be Murder in the Levant or something like that. We're going to commission a few features using these controversial figures for Helix's launch. Let's see how they do, and then we'll discuss continuing the series or trying something else. Thanks for your honest feedback. It's always appreciated. Signed, ML. I suppose we can go to the stupid elevator. I mean, what's her stupid face?
I got tired of waiting for Melanie's stupid repair crew, so I got this piece of shit working well enough to get you to the lobby and back. I'll get your animus prepped while you're downstairs.
Not even an elevator
I've
tech.
added the location to the next server on your map. Get going.
Yeah, sure, whatever, lady. I don't think I should trust this elevator.
Shit! I forgot. The server is behind a level 1 security lock.
I have granted you level 1 security clearance. I trust there will be no further delays.
Great! Now you can get into the server room. Once you restore the servers, I'll load the next set of Shay's memories to your animus.
And look at that, a delay. Document 10 from to Jean-Francois Brunet from Melanie. Date 05 August 14. Subject Triumph of the Borgias. I think focusing on his dysfunctional family life is the wrong track to take. I've modified your initial pitch, and I would suggest going for something like this. Rodrigo Borgia's quest to reform the irrational excesses and corruptions of the Catholic Church from its highest office, the papacy. Experience firsthand his rise, his reforms, and his unlikely death. The program itself is top-notch, though. Great work. Give my best to your team. Signed, ML. This is what we do now. Change history. Or we just try to delete it or something. I don't know. I mean, it's the past. Don't try to change it. It is what it is. Some of it sucks. Some of it's okay. Some of it's really good. Why bother? Like I said, just make the future better. That's all we can do. Alright, moving along. I'm done with that tangent. Oh, another tablet. Distraction. So, this one's document 13. To Felipe Cartand from Melanie. Date 21st of August 2014. Subject Giovanni Borgia. So if I'm reading your reports properly, you're saying Giovanni Borgia was born deformed, miraculously survived, but frequently hallucinated about past lives and associated with some of the biggest occultists of the Renaissance? That's amazing. Our last supernatural movie, They Walk Among Us, was met with really mediocre reviews. If we can use these genetic memories to start a new occult thriller franchise, we might be able to win back some of those disgusted fans. It said disgruntled fans, but I read it wrong. It's all the same. I'm just gonna walk in while you're fixing that.
Servers.
Well, I can't tell. I don't know what the door. Whatever. This could be a bathroom for all I know.
And you're in.
All points ready.
Begin.
Go, go, go!
Who are you? Don't you touch her!
Oh, for God's sake, restrain him. You, give me the child. Oh, shush now. You're all right.
Elena!
Calm down, Mr. Berg. I promise you I won't hurt your daughter.
Who are you?
My name is Warren Vidic. I work for Abstergo Industries. You quit the Uti Yaga regiment and became a freelance mercenary in order to afford better care for Elena's cystic fibrosis. How's that working out for you?
Arkele!
I have an offer for you.
I don't work for people I don't know.
It's not that kind of offer. I'm going to remove an item from my pocket.
What is that?
This little pill? It's actually for her. Go on, little one. Have some medicine.
Stop!
There now. Isn't that better? This pill will cure her. It isn't on the market, but it can be yours if you agree to participate in a little training program I put together.
What does Abstergo need with someone like me?
Oh, you won't be working for Abstergo. However, if you perform, Abstergo could work for you.
I want one thing before I agree.
Name it.
That one there. He upset my daughter.
I understand. Gentlemen, release Mr. Berg. Jenkins, give him your gun.
What?
Now!
Yes, sir.
Satisfied?
It's a start.
Did he just shoot Jenkins? With his own gun? What the heck?
Great job, Numbskull. Data we have is pretty raw, but it's enough to move forward. Get back up here. Double time. It looks like restoring servers also clears the virus with some of the other systems.
You are making excellent progress. I am eager to see what Shay will show us next.
Level 1 clearance will also let you into some of the other parts of the building as well, if you need to stretch your legs in between animus sessions.
These hand-drawn animations are fantastic.
We're making good progress here.
Wow, don't everybody talk at once. We got another tablet here. I don't know why they always tell me to go to places I shouldn't. And Snoop. To Felipe from Melanie, September 10th, 2014, Kairos of Zarax. I thought the fad would die out, but big-budget historical epics are still a thing. I think it's time Abstergo Entertainment showed everyone how it's really done. A quick glance through some DDS files brought up the name Kairos of Zarax. He was a renowned athlete, but also studied with Pythagoras, That's a well-educated slice of beefcake right there. Who says stuff like that? Oh, sorry. ML says stuff like that.
What the hell do they need so many screens for in the first place?
So many screens. It's because it's an entertainment company. Come on. Leave them alone. They're nerds. Nerds are great. And we need our screens. I see the lobby hasn't changed. Or the entrance, rather.
How about now? No? Now? No. Shit. Why isn't this working?
Because the system's shut down, guys. Don't worry about it.
But have you tried it, though?
I like the random, banter. Back and forth. Well, have you tried it, though? Tried what? You didn't say anything. This place is alright. I'd work here. Of course, once you find out about all the weird stuff, I guess maybe you wouldn't. Alright, those are both level 3.
Pass.
Look, hey guys, I don't get the big point in the little gates here. Why don't you just jump over them? Or step over them, they're not that high. Alright, anyways, let's go on to wherever's next. Oops, the entrance computers are unlockable. Let's get them.
Do you care to explain what happened in Paris?
Gavin Banks led a team of assassins to your laboratory and destroyed it.
That lab was supposed to be completely off the grid. How did they find it?
Banks is a known associate of Sean Hastings and Rebecca Crane, who have infiltrated Abstergo before. He is also not your typical assassin brawler. He follows information. They found a way to access your Helix servers. Nothing is off the grid anymore.
That facility was dedicated to studying the sage we recovered from Montreal last year.
If you had informed me of its existence, Sigma Team could have protected your interests.
Did you engage Banks' team?
Sorkin and I tracked them from Paris to La Rochelle, where their ship was waiting for them. We fought, but we were outnumbered. Sorkin was stabbed 7 times by an assassin we have identified as Galina Voronina.
And you let them get away?
Let's be very clear. I was trained to hunt and kill assassins. It was you who disbanded my team and sent me on a fool's errand across the surface of the Earth. I warned you this would happen.
You know what? I can admit when I'm wrong. You have my permission to reform Sigma Team.
I need DaCosta back.
Impossible. She's still in Montreal.
Unacceptable.
I've apologized for my oversight, Berg, but don't push me. The fact is, we need to find new sages. Alvaro Grammatica tells me that Melanie LeMay has a few promising leads in Montreal.
When will DaCosta be finished?
She's ahead of schedule on security upgrades and firewalls, but Helix is a target for assassins, Erudito, and the first civilization consciousness. So, there have been some setbacks.
Is the building physically secure?
There's security on site.
Send me there.
Oh? I thought you were too good to be wasted on such trivial matters.
I wanted DaCosta back on my team, and if that building is a target, I need to make sure she's looked after. I will also improve their security in my own way.
Very well, I'll start preparing the necessary documents. Like DaCosta, you'll be a consultant from Abstergo Industries, there to help bring them up to speed on some new policies.
In the meantime, send some extra agents to Paris. I suspect there may still be assassins lurking there.
Well, we learned a lot. The truth, if you will. Alright, next one.
Like Hatham Kenway, Daniel Cross came from an assassin bloodline, as the Orlov family had at least 2 generations who served the Brotherhood. Daniel Cross's history of drug addiction and animus-induced psychosis should not take away from his many accomplishments for the Templar cause. Under the influence of Warren Vidic, he was planted into the Brotherhood and earned their trust, eventually meeting their reclusive mentor. Then his subliminal programming activated, and he killed the mentor, triggering the first great purge of the modern age. Al-Mualim. Haras. Vali Sel Tradat, Baptiste, Duncan Walpole, Hatham Kenway, Lucy Stillman, Daniel Cross. These are but a few prominent examples of something I've always felt. That there will always be assassins who are willing to abandon their cause to serve ours. Yet there is no one who embodies this idea better than Shay Cormac. And I want the assassins to confront this painful reality.
Alright, so that's Berg's goal, is to find out why Shay turns on the assassins. I mean, we kind of figured that out already. Those are locked behind level 3 doors. I don't need to go look at them again. Or you don't need to see me do that. Alright, let's see. Going up to floor 2, the Helix research floor. Floor 2 was subject 17 or something like that on the last game. And I could go up to the big office, but now I can't. So, you know, there's that. This one, did we go in here before? Or was that a... Oh yeah, we've been in here. That's my bad. Let's get to maybe another computer if we can. Alright, no more computer.
You know what authorized personnel only means, don't you?
Do you have to go to the bathroom? Anyways, we can head back to our animus since there's no other computers to do anything with. Alright, so this must have been after we jumped or whatever. A little creepy, but whatever.
If I said that was the craziest shit I'd ever seen, would that be the most obvious statement ever?
Shay has been through a severely traumatic experience.
Okay. Second most obvious statement ever.
Continue exploring his memories. The best is yet to come.
Osto's a weirdo, too.
Good to see you're feeling better.
Thank you. Mr. Finnegan, was it?
Sweet Mother Mary. Have we taken in the village idiot?
Barry! Remember, Shay, I'm Cassidy, and this is...
Barry!
You've been ill for weeks.
I hate to have been a burden.
See? He's a civilized fella.
Aye, for a clumsy deckhand. Probably fell off his ship half drunk.
Barry!
He's right.
What do y'all want?
What's going on?
Yep. Investigate the noise, it says. Yeah. We can read about New York, though. The Dutch West India Company created a settlement in what is now Albany in 1617 and founded New Amsterdam on Manhattan Island. New Amsterdam surrendered to Colonel Richard Nichols in 1664, who renamed it the Province of New York. Over the next several years, the area transitioned to British rule and remained there despite a few conflicts such as the Third Anglo-Dutch War and the Glorious Revolution. At the turn of the 17th century, New York was the largest importer of slaves to the colonies and a supply port for pirates. Almost 3,000 Palatine German immigrants were sent to New York by Queen Anne's government in 1710, and Sephardic Jews expelled from Dutch Brazil found a home there. These factors helped make New York a diverse and cosmopolitan city.
You wretch, how dare you!
Shut up, woman!
Ow!
Leave her alone. Ah!
Sounds like the woman's in trouble.
Now what are you going on about?
Stay out of this, you fool!
Well, I was going to, but... now you've made things personal.
Get him, boys. He's hurt already. He's doing pretty well for being all messed up after that fall.
Ah! And don't come back! Thank you, Shay. In my younger days, I could have taken them one-handed.
Why were these men bothering you?
Ah, the usual. They feel they're owed money because they're not harming citizens. Mark me words, those gangs are going to be the downfall of this city.
Wait here, I have something for you.
I like how he bragged to his wife, who was hit. I could have taken him in me younger days.
It won't do you any good walking around Starkers. Here, try these on. They were our sons.
I suppose, if you're looking for trouble, you'll be needing these.
Thank you.
Why does he think we're looking for trouble? I suppose it's because we were talking about the gangs and whatnot.
Don't you look a right gentleman?
Gas.
Did I have a book with me?
Just those peculiar weapons.
Thank you both. If you'll excuse me. The manuscript is at the bottom of the Atlantic.
Time to go fishing. So what, her son was like a Templar or something? I saw the cross on his little sash deal.
You again! You'll regret this! The Finnegans are dead! Hear me? Dead!
He was just waiting outside for us.
Putting your nose in other people's business ain't nice!
Nope, sure isn't. You're going down, brother. Oh, could have assassinated him, probably.
You picked the wrong side!
We don't pick sides, sides pick us. What does that even mean? Oh yeah, I forgot we're in New York.
You'll regret this! And so will the Finnegans!
The Finnegans, don't you talk bad about the Finnegans. I have Stockholm Syndrome from them.
My friends will want to meet you!
Oh, really? Oh, thank you. I'm glad you think I'm a nice guy. Oh, you meant like this. Oh. You're gonna throw a grenade, like, right next to yourself? Oh, okay, it's just a smoke grenade. I'm gonna have to kill him.
What have you and your friends got against the Finnegans?
I got no gripe. My boss sent me over.
Ah, and where's he set up?
You can't miss it. There's always black smoke rising from the courtyard of that building.
Well, gotta admit, this guy's very good about getting up after being stabbed through the heart. Never seen anybody else do that. Alright, let's go and talk about gang leaders, I guess. Gang leaders will hide and try to ambush you, but you can counter their attack. Listen for whispers, that doesn't sound great, which will reveal the presence of a captain hiding nearby. Use eagle vision to locate them, and they'll appear on our compass. Compass will fill closer you get to the target. Okay. Let's... Oh, okay, so I think...
Yes.
This is the headquarters here. So that other place that we saw that was orange was also a headquarters? Very small compared to this place. Uh-oh, okay. Well, we messed up, I guess, already.
Your life is almost over, you rabbit.
Let's see what... Hide. Hide, Shay. Okay, one second. We died. I just wanted to show you my hilarious death. I also don't know what that was all about. But okay, so we got this already. We're good. Anyways, so we're going to try and do this again a better way. So let's see what we can do. Alright, full disclosure, I died a couple of more times. But this time, we're gonna make it. It was weird because the second time they kind of knew where I was. Okay, goodbye. The third time, I think I just messed up. But this time they're reset, so they don't know where I am yet. And so we can take this opportunity to do right by Shay here and not fail him. I do like how it, oh, there's our target. We're not close enough, but he's coming towards us, so maybe he will be. Got a little shield. Oh, great. Take care of that shield. Come on, you. No, 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 go get him. You three, go get him. Don't fight each other. He seems to be perched up there. I don't know how I feel about the gangs. I mean, yeah, of New York, I get it. But I think that we were on, like, an island before. You serious? Come here, dude. Is he just running away? Come here, dude. Come back.
Brothers, let us retreat.
Yeah, you retreat. I don't know exactly where you were going, but you got him. Alright, now what we have to do is cut down the flag. So we have to infiltrate the little base that the gang has going on. And, well, it's up top. We saw where it was before. I just couldn't do anything about it. And I like it how they're like, oh, the gangs, we support assassins. Well, I guess it's because of hope. But, yeah. I mean, I get, like, here, or like I said, in New York, but on, like, some of the islands, there was orange. So I don't know how I feel about that. The assassins are in control right now. Get out of here. Good job, Shay. They're being escorted out by the British. We work for the British now. Maybe. Okay, and look at that. We've unliberated an area, I guess. I don't know how I feel about it. Like, are we assuming that the assassins are, like, promoting gang violence or something? Just gangs in general? I don't know.
It will help with smoke.
Oh, yeah, well, your little bandana.
Be at ease, Master Cormac. We are friends. The Finnegans were worried you might take matters into your own hands. I am Colonel George Monroe.
Colonel?
I came to help, but I see I am late. Thank you for dealing with these foul criminals. They were a blight on New York.
What do you care? You redcoats are nothing but landlords. The townsfolk here are grinding away, trying to make a living.
I cannot blame you for having that impression. Some of my comrades have been less than helpful. But I take a different approach.
And what is that?
I care. I want to see these colonists safe and prosperous.
Noble words.
Perhaps actions will convince you otherwise, Master Cormac.
Here. Reclaim what they have stolen. Now let us use some of that money for the good of the city.
Wait, did I take it?
I realize you have no reason to trust me, Master Cormac.
You said you were a friend of the Finnegans.
I am. Their late son worked for me. You are much like him.
How so?
He cared, and he wanted to do good by the people. We shared a dream, he and I, that of making the world a better place. Mere survival is not enough. Full bellies, warm clothing. Freedom from want is the greatest freedom of all.
It almost sounds like you have goodwill towards the people you govern.
I do not govern, Master Cormac. I merely assist. See this neglected edifice, Master Cormac? We can make it better. Urban renewal is a new science, but one that has already proven effective on the continent. I've arranged for resources. Use them to improve that building.
Oh, renovations. Alright, we can renovate stuff. Renovations are a major source of income. You need to acquire the necessary resources before performing them. Alright, let's do this. And he's given us the first set. We can renovate the building. And then we get a cool little cutscene.
What fine work!
The neighborhood will be much better now.
I suspect New York will prosper under your watch, Master Cormac. You can do great things for this city and its citizens. After all, a man needs purpose. Farewell for now, Master Cormac.
Yes, please, leave me with that. Not get stunned by smoke. Well, I completed it 100% without dying, not even once. You guys saw it.
Strikes me as an honorable man. Someone who wants to do what's right. And he may have a point. With everything that has happened. With what I've done. I can't change the past. But maybe there's a future for me here. And maybe, just maybe, I can do what's right this time. I should head back to the Finnegans. Let them know I'm fine.
Do you think that these people hear me talking to myself? Just saw that gang member. He doesn't know that we've raided his base yet. We still need to collect everything here in New York as well. And go to viewpoints and get back to the Finnegans. There's so much stuff to do still. So let's get back to the Finnegans first.
Shay, Colonel Monroe told us what happened.
You, sir, are a fool. But thanks.
Master Cormac, I am sorry to bother you when you were barely out of your sick bed.
No, I've had enough of being cooped up.
Then perhaps you could get a friend of mine out of trouble. He discovered a nest of criminals developing strange weapons. Look at these. Bullets as loud and bright as firecrackers. If we might have a moment alone. His name is Christopher Gist, and he might be in over his head. I fear these brutes will hang him like a dog.
I will not let those outlaws have another victim.
Good. The villains are entrenched at Old Fort Arsenal. I have urgent business in Albany. Please tell Master Gist to join me there.
I don't know what I've been calling him, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't Gist.
Did you hear, dearie? They are hanging a man in the old fort.
Oh, 'twould be a shame to miss that.
Such a shame. Alright, we gotta save Christopher. That's a long way. Alright, let's make it over there. Alright, here we are over at the fort. It's covered in orange, though.
Halt!
Oh, that didn't work out for us. Look at the pretty lights. Oh, so they just, what, fight each other? Why did the gangs run this thing? Yeah, I don't know if this really adds up. You'd think still that the redcoats would run this structure or whatever. Either way, we need to find our way in and save Christopher, so that's our only objective. And we found our way in, so it's just saving Christopher. Apparently, this is owned... Okay, so it must just be run by the assassins, which are all about the gangs in New York, I suppose. Okay. Since they're all done with that vulgar...
These ruffians are part of the same gang who made trouble for the Finnegans.
Yes, they are. Oh, there he is. We're gonna shoot the rope. Gotcha, brother. Yeah, run.
Christopher Guest. I'm Shay Cormac.
John! But what are you doing here, if you don't mind me asking?
The Colonel sent me.
Aha!
I think it was funny that he popped his head out. Mr. Christopher, it's me, it's Shay. And then he popped his head back down. Oh my gosh, this is chaos up in here.
I see him, Jake. We were on the right track. Get him! Good show, Shay. Ran them right out of their own den.
Well, I was looking for a new place to live.
Well, don't put your name on the door yet. There may be a few men left on their ship. Look, the bird is nested right over there.
The Morgan. What is she doing there? That's my ship, friend. Begging your pardon, but I must go fetch her back from those louts.
Oh, wait! I can hardly let you do that alone.
Help me if you can, then.
Keep your wits about you, Shay. Criminals are everywhere, and most of them look just like law-abiding.
Couple of entries here. One is Christopher Gist, born 1706, died unknown. Aside from being born in Baltimore, much of Christopher Gist's youth is unknown. Although he had little in the way of a formal education, he was taught surveying and grew up to be a successful frontiersman. In the years before the 7 Years' War, Gist had settled in North Carolina and was the neighbor of the celebrated frontiersman Daniel Boone, who we met in the last game, or in 3. In 1751, Gist became a member of the Templar Order, which sent him to explore the country and present himself to the indigenous people in order to secure alliances and commercial lanes. In 1753, Gist accompanied George Washington to deliver a message to the French demanding that they leave the Ohio country. This event sparked the French and Indian War, and Gist would continue to fight at Washington's side. Gist was part of the Braddock expedition, which you can relive for yourself in Hatham's Genetic Memories. I like how they didn't say Connors. It's Hathan's. Born 1700, died 1757, George Monroe was born in Clophin, County Longford, Ireland, to a Scottish military family. His father was Colonel George Monroe of Auchenbowie, I think, who was famous for his victory at the Battle of Dunkeld in 1689. There is a plaque somewhere and it has his name spelled Monroe because it was created in the days before spell check. Yeah, okay, I don't know about the fact thing. In 1718, Monroe joined Otway's regiment, the 35th Regiment of Foot, as a lieutenant. By 1750, he was promoted to the rank of lieutenant colonel. 7 years later, he was placed in command of Fort William Henry with 1,500 troops. Wow. Next up, we got a landmark, Fort Arsenal. After his falling out with the Assassin Brotherhood, Shay Cormac seized control of Fort Arsenal and used it for his own personal headquarters. Shay could change outfits, access his cache of weapons, manage his fleet, admire his collection of treasures, and deal with his finances. It's weird that they put it that way. There are man caves, and then there are man caves. Sign V.
And they've been harassing the people who've nursed me back to health.
Sounds like good folks.
They are. Perhaps you know them. Barry and Cassidy Finnegan.
I've never met them, but I knew their son. Careful now. These ruffians can be anywhere. You can draw them out by making noise.
Oh, I've got something better than that.
Well, you seem to be more than capable of taking care of this matter.
This is new. Gang Stalker. Gang Stalkers hide in wait and try to attack unseen. You can fight them if you block their attack or use firecrackers to draw them out. You can also use the compass in Eagle Vision to point you to the closest stalker or captain. Alright, that's interesting. I have a feeling this is not going to go well for me. And there's a stalker nearby already, which I think we saw.
Tell you what, I shall find a new crew for your vessel, in case you have to leave post-haste.
Oh, Shay, I have to help you. You shouldn't do this on your own. Also, I'm gonna leave. And stuff, so... That was quick. I mean, we shot literally... You came up before we even shot. They're still whispering, I don't like it. Maybe we should have Eagle Vision more up there. Okay. I see you. That's kind of what it sounds like. Like the ring is whispering to me. And why did they decide on whispering anyways? That'll draw them out. Holy cow, it better have. There they are. Cut down the Morgan's old flag. Oh, that's sad. We put that up, I think. Are they coming looking for us?
Hiding here,
Kerr? Now you know where I am. Oh, maybe for just a second. What? He can't see me. Oh, he's gonna get me. He got me. Stalker presence is very real still. All the stalkers, you kidding? Alright, let's get over with this, I think, huh? Kill all the stalkers. Okay, so I died once, and then I came back, killed all the stalkers, and now we're cutting down the flag.
She's a fine ship. And true to my word, I found a crew for her. I did leave one position unfilled, though. Tell me, Shay, do you have a first mate?
He's long gone.
Then I apply for the post, Captain.
Welcome aboard.
It's like a guy you don't know at all. But I guess how do you know somebody? You know, unless you get to know somebody.
As your first mate, may I suggest our next destination? The Colonel will be expecting me to report back.
My thoughts exactly. Colonel Monroe said he'd be in Albany.
So it's off to Albany again.
Splendid!
Ah, yes, and there goes the Morgan. Disembarking.
The Colonel waits on Albany. I wonder what he has in mind for us to do next.
Us? I thought you just wanted to check in with Monroe, not sign me up for the army.
Not at all, Shay. But I admire the Colonel's ideals and want to make them happen.
What kind of ideals?
Secure borders, prosperous farms, fair trade. We need those in these wretched colonies.
Sounds like a high-minded utopia.
It rather does. Want to help make it happen?
Colonel Monroe is an intriguing man, and he certainly seems honorable. We'll head for Albany. After that, I'll see.
Splendid. Full sail ahead, lads!
Lucky for us, we're almost there already. Here's Albany straight ahead. Doc, throw ropes, get us over there. Had to go into the cabin for a while. Forgive the little shudder. But here we are, let's speak to the man.
In good health, I see.
Thanks to the captain here.
'Tis a fine vessel, Captain Cormac.
Thank you, Colonel Monroe.
Master Gist, did you learn more about our conspirators and their new weapons?
Well, only that their base of operations is a French fort further downriver.
It's a little close for comfort, isn't it?
If the French have installed a fort in our territory, they are likely preparing an assault. New York could burn. Will you join us, Master Cormac?
Aye. Enough innocents have died already.
Might I suggest we improve our vessel? The Morrigan is good, but with a few more supplies, she could be unstoppable. And there's a French outpost nearby I happen to know.
I like the sound of that.
Time to go mess with the French. I suppose, we'll sail straight there.
What sort of business are the French up to there? Just occupying the territory?
It is an economic incursion more than a geographical one. Some of the ruffians are sponsored by enemies of the colonies. They intend to undermine local authorities.
I've heard they steal from civilians and resell essential goods for 10 times the price.
It's always the little fella who gets skinned.
We're losing our bearings!
Colonel, you and Gist here seem inspired.
Surely we're
Is there something in the water? Or in the whiskey?
Now why do you say that, Master Cormac?
I think Shay here is skeptical about our intentions towards our fellow man.
I understand the reason. I simply want this place of safety, development, and purpose.
Funny. I thought rich men wanted them to be a place of profit.
I am not a rich man, Master Cormac. Money is a means to an end, not an end in and of itself.
Says you. I think it's a fine end to a game of cards.
Crowd on every inch of sail.
Come on, man those sheets!
Seems like all the Templars say have the same goal, but some of them are a little bit more in it for something than others. Some want the end goal of order and whatnot. Others want a lot of money on the way. Anyways, now that we're out the outpost, we can raid it. But first, we'll synchronize with his viewpoint. Then we can continue on. Alright, so we have Fort Lacroix. We gotta take care of that bell. I suppose first we should find a way inside. Looks like this tree should do it. Yep, it sure does. Seem to be overlooking, well, everything. I see there's a treasure chest back here. We do need to locate the first key holder, it says. Perhaps he's the only one, but I guess we'll see. Uh-oh. There seems to be patrols all over the place. We need to take care of them. Get back in the bushes, Shay. That's right. Okay. Yeah, we should probably take care of this alarm bell. There seems to be a lot of guys around. Let's see. He seems dressed very nice. Oh, are you kidding? He's one of the big guys. Of course, the guy's gonna run to the bell. Come on. You're done, dude. Okay. Come on. You gotta get to that bell. Perfect. Sweet. Alright. I don't know why I did that. There's our key master. Oh, get back in the bushes, dude. Oh, he doesn't go down in one hit. 2 hits. He's down and none of his guys noticed. They're terrible, terrible security detail. It's like another security detail that I heard of recently. I was hoping to get both of them. That guy was super confused. Alright, let's raid this bad boy. Well, that's a little bit different from the last game. We still get a bunch of stuff. Which way I like better. Alright, we gotta get back to the ship, excuse me. So, we're probably just gonna skip to that. Alright, getting back to the ship, we have upgraded the Morgan to have mortars, and I also had enough to upgrade the heavy shot. So, next up is the French fort.
Splendid! That fort and the defenders will tremble before the Morgan. Captain's at the helm!
Your ship is in fine form, Master Cormac. That fort should offer little resistance.
I rather hope the frogs offer some, else this will be a dull day.
Never wish for battle, Master Gist. There is plenty around here for any of our lifetimes.
Besides, if we find the fort's commander, the French will surrender, no?
Indeed, that is a sensible strategy. We will have to wear down the fort's defenses first. Otherwise, they will just dig in like a wounded bear.
I feel like it doesn't always work like that. You know, you're gonna have those people... Oh, okay, it's gonna tell us about mortars real quick. Oh, okay. We'll begin by hitting the towers. But, actually we're not. We're gonna end this episode right here. It has gone on for an hour. So we'll pick back up, starting to fight the fort here and destroy the towers and whatnot. Hope you did enjoy this one. If you did, please give her a like. Consider subscribing. Do all the YouTube things that YouTube wants you to do. Dislike, subscribe, comment. Always love to read the comments. Hopefully they're about the game, but if they're not, I'll still read them, still respond. If you guys care to hear what I think, or you just want to talk, whatever's on your mind. And have a good day, night, whatever it might be. And we'll see you next video. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.